Authors Ulv Hanssen, Soka University and Linus Hagström. Swedish Defense University NATO's involvement in East Asia to counter Chinese influence is a misguided and potentially dangerous strategy for the alliance's European members. This will inevitably increase tensions between China and NATO. And China risks bringing Russia even closer together. The strategy containment of China has no tangible benefits for European security and mainly serves the interests the US, which is desperately trying to maintain its global hegemony. Although NATO is not currently considering recruiting new members in East Asia, it is developing strategic partnerships with like-minded states in the region. As a step towards stronger security relations, NATO planned to open a liaison office in Tokyo, the first of its kind in Asia. These plans, however, were shelved over concerns that they could escalate tensions between NATO and China. French President Emmanuel Macron warned that such a move would be a big mistake. Officially, NATO's aid to East Asia aims to enhance cooperation on issues such as maritime security, new technologies, cyber, climate change and resilience. In practice, however, this move is clearly an attempt to counter China, which NATO now clearly sees as a challenge to our interests, security and values. In his meeting with Kishida, Stoltenberg expressed his concerns about China's heavy military buildup and modernization and expansion of its nuclear forces. This must have sounded good to Kishida, who has been persistently striving to develop closer relations with NATO for exactly this reason. But it's hard to see how NATO's expanded military role in East Asia will benefit European security. It is certain that this situation will be hostile to Beijing. Not surprisingly, China has responded loudly to NATO's words and actions. China fears that largely non-aligned US alliances in the region will take on a more integrated and anti-Chinese character under umbrella of NATO. NATO countered, saying its military presence is inherently benign and defensive. NATO's alleged defensive intentions are unlikely to give Beijing confidence. Almost all international relations experts agree that it is impossible to accurately decipher the intentions of other states. States that are unsure of the intentions of others tend to raise their guards and take countermeasures. It doesn't take an international relations expert to speculate that if NATO increases its military presence in East Asia, it may also happen in East Asia. NATO members often complain about China's attempts to change the status quo, but seem unable or unwilling to admit that their own attempts change the status quo in East Asia. Something Beijing will feel compelled to respond to. In the absence of certainty, this tit-for-tat escalation dynamic was common knowledge in the international relations community. This is often referred to as a security dilemma. If Chinese leaders perceive that NATO's interaction with